Yo, this is Ty, the official TAI. Welcome back to my channel. Your sis is here today because finally I'm here and I had the time to make this video for you in reference to intermittent fasting. I want you all to know how I lost practically 30 pounds in 45 days. No exercise, no sweat. We ain't got time for that. No punishing myself. No sacrificing. It's all a mental state. Are you ready? Are you ready to do this with me? Because we can get this done together. I haven't reached my goal yet. And I'm sure you haven't because you're still watching this video. Yo, this is Ty. Welcome to the official TAI channel. Stay tuned. Again, intermittent fasting. What intermittent fasting is, look at it as a way of, since you're fasting, you have stored fat. That's what your body is eating at for energy. So basically you're burning your stored fat for energy. Can't get no better than that. I have a lot to go around and you may also. So in that case, let me tell you about how it worked for me. Okay, I really didn't even do the diet correctly. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was lazy. Only thing I did was stick to the golden rules of this is how decent, how flexible, and how awesome intermittent fasting is. Like I said, it was a fad several years ago. But if you make this a lifestyle, it don't have to be a fad. It can be theirs. It doesn't have to be yours because it can be your secret as to how and whatever way you personally are able to maintain that weight once you get to your goal weight. So, like I said, let's get it. Tune in. I have a lot of notes, so I'm going to be looking down. My bad, but at least you know sis did her homework, okay? So remember, again, we got to be purposeful in everything we do. So there's no half-stepping. Ain't no half-stepping. Okay. Anyway, so like I said, what intermittent fasting is, it burns your body fat for energy. So if you have too much stored fat, it may take you longer. And that's okay because it took me a minute too. There's been plenty of times that I only ate once a day or something like that, and I still didn't get in the way. You know why? Because I had so much stored fat. Because we're human. We go through depression. We go through hunger things. We just go through life, and the last thing we think about is what we eating. If anything, I need something to comfort me. Right. So, on March 2nd, I was 233 pounds. Then I weighed myself again on April 22nd, and your sis was 205 pounds. So that's almost 30 pounds within 45 days. I think it's healthy. I think it's cool. I didn't have to exercise. I didn't have to sweat. I didn't have to breathe heavy. I didn't have to do any of that to get to where I am. So imagine when I do get to the point, which I am slowly progressing to that point now, because now I want to see real results. I'm losing weight. I don't want my skin to be all flabby and just hanging, because it's just loose skin at this point. It's not even that much fat that's like pushing it out to make it look like, oh, Ty's pregnant again. Or, oh, Ty must still be depressed. Or, oh, whatever reason it is that I'm still looking fat. I'm still looking bloated. I'm over it. I'm over it. And I want you to be over it with me. 2020, again, let's get it. This is our preparation time. Next year, 2021. 21, we grown again. It's like a whole second chance at life thing. Again, it's all a mental set, a mental mindset. Get to where you want to be mentally, or else will follow. Put God first, of course. Also, I ate anything I wanted with the family, like literally. Whatever was for dinner, whether it was spaghetti, whether it was steak and potatoes, whatever dinner was for that evening, I ate with my family. I ate dinner. I didn't deprive myself. I didn't, what you guys would say, starve myself. I didn't punish myself. If anything, okay, Ty, we're going to get through this, even if it's one day at a time. So don't forget to like, comment, and share. Again, so if you really like this, comment right now and tell me if you want me to make more videos like this topic, more than one time a week. Because it's a journey. What they say? It's not a race. It's a marathon. As in, you have to just get to that point for yourself. Okay? You have to just get to that ending result, to that goal. It's not a race. Because what happens out of race is if we feel like we're falling behind everybody else, we might just say, you know what, I'm throwing in the towel. I'm done. That's what we don't want. What we want to do is just keep pushing. And I'm here with you. I'm telling you, I am here with you. I'm going to tell you what I did. And this is what I want you to at least try to do. If not, do better than me. And let me know. Let me know. Like, sis, I surpassed you a whole week ago. But thanks for the heads up, though. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for, to inform you. Again, we're being purposeful in life. We're not just here just to smile. Not just beauty, but we brains and about to be body as well, too. So, again, drink plenty of water. Absolutely no junk. Skip the meal. What intermittent fasting is about is missing a couple of those meals that you really don't need, for real, for real. I know we've been brought up saying breakfast is the best part of the day, or eat lunch, or dinner. You need to eat a balanced meal at the end of the day before you go lay down. Want, whatever the case is. Nope. Studies have shown. New York Post have posted things about intermittent fasting. Again, this was a huge fad about a year ago. So do your research. Do your research. Don't just count on me, but know that I also do my research. So I'm not going to just tell you something and then you can go back and be like, Ty, you gave me the wrong information. Get your facts. Fact check. So, and again, I would be okay with that. But I know for a fact, everything that I did, I got it because I educated myself, because I was purposeful in losing weight for the 40th year of my life. So if you're younger, if you're older, let's get it for that year too. Like, it's not too late. It's not too late for anyone. It's just that this is where I'm at today in my life. And I want you to come with me. Please. I'm lonely. So let me tell you the steps with this intermittent fasting. I couldn't believe, first of all, of how well it worked for me. No exercise, no sweating, no depriving myself, and no punishing myself. Like, it's okay. I'm human. I got to this point. Life happens, but you know what? Let's get to the next point in life, because nobody owns anything over me and nobody owns anything over you. So if you want to do something different for yourself, let's get it together, because why not? Why not? Who doesn't need a gym buddy? Well, I don't go to the gym because I don't do exercise, but I need to. So after I tell you about all these results, just imagine if I actually did go to the gym, if I actually did work out and do cardio and weight lift and everything, imagine what my results really would be, like a whole Buffy the Body or something. But since it's not, and what my results are for me. I can't wait to hear about what your results are. Okay, let me dive into this. I have a whole notebook of notes that I prepared for this whole video. So if you see me looking down a couple times, please forgive me. Okay. So first thing is, intermittent fasting burns your stored body fat. So I have a whole lot to go around. So I'll probably be good for a while if I were to not eat. But that's not the case. I'm not telling you not to eat. I'm just telling you to have a window in which you eat. Personally, I do the 16-8 rule, which is you fast for 16 hours and you have an 8-hour eating window. And what that eating window consists of, first, when you first begin it, you want to start off with like some kind of watery food, some kind of healthy food. Okay, so something like a salad, an apple, a banana, avocado, something healthy. And then you wait a while and then you go into your real meal. You don't want to just come out and just eat steak and potatoes. You don't want to just come out and just eat spaghetti or whatever the case is, because your body hasn't eaten for 16 hours. So we have to get to the point that we care about our bodies. We care about our insides, because as much as results as we may want, we have to give it to be able to give us that, to be able to produce that result. So let's just be purposeful in just that and what we do. Our mindset. That's all intermittent fasting is a mindset. It's not starvation, because we all at some point, I'm assuming, but most of the people I know have fasted for religious reasons. And our faith was tested. We have all at some point fasted for health reasons, and it was for like a blood test. These are all tests. So now fast yourself for a test of you. What are you willing to put into yourself or not put into yourself? What goals are you willing to make to yourself and stick to it? What promises? I'm going to lose 20 pounds this year. It may take you longer. It may take you less. Personally, I lost almost 30 pounds in 45 days, which is why I feel compelled to come to you right now and tell you all about it. So, of course, I'm human. So there were times when I was hungry, when I was like, you know what? During my first 7-10 days, or even after that, every once in a while, you'd be like, yo, I'm hungry. Like maybe I didn't eat enough, or maybe what I ate wasn't as fulfilling as I thought it was at that time. I don't know what it is, but I got a sensation that I just need to eat something. Or maybe you're around people that are eating something that smells really good. You have to take control of your own mindset. Remember, they don't own you, because if anything, they'll admire you after you make the decision, no, I'm good, or I'll have a salad, or let me get a salad while we're all out to eat and I'll eat it later. Or don't even put yourself in that situation. Don't even go out. If you know this is not my eating window, I don't want to be tempted right now. I'm not there yet. Check yourself. It's okay. So when I'm hungry, I took things like a teaspoon or two of apple cider vinegar. You're going to get like a crazy shaking sensation on the inside of you because of the vinegar, but it's not that bad because it's like the apple cider flavor. It's not like just stone hard vinegar. But no more than like 2 teaspoons. And you don't want to do that no more than like a week once a week, because I heard that it's like bad for your teeth and things like that. Some people actually have it because they do like the taste and put a straw in a bottle and of apple cider vinegar. Yes, I'm not tripping. I'm telling you the truth. And when they do, you know, if you do drink it, at least the straw is going straight back down your throat. It's not like touching your teeth or anything like that. So if that's the case, then go ahead. But you don't want to go ahead and drink a whole bunch of apple cider vinegar either. Okay, only about 2 teaspoons, enough at a time. Another thing you can do is drink carbonated water, because it gives you like that bubbly feeling. Be like, oh, I need some soda. Or, oh, I need a burp. I need a ginger ale, or that ice cold Pepsi or something like that. No, you don't. No, you do not. Again, mindset. So what you really need is to go get some carbonated water, which I think has a weird aftertaste anyway. Or drink some apple cider vinegar. That's it. Because what you don't want is to break your fasting period. During our 16 hours of fasting, I was tempted. I work in a factory where they make food, so it smells good all the time. You know, I go to family member houses where they're cooking, or I could be cooking dinner for my family. And although I may sit them down to eat about 6 o'clock, you know, at night, I personally can't eat until 8, because I don't want to be tempted when I go to work during third shift to eat some of what's there, you know, while I'm there at work, because it's 0 calories, not 0 calories, but it's empty calories. You don't want to eat nothing that's not purposeful. Like, okay, how is this helping me in my weight loss journey if I'm not even doing it right? Now I'm going to tell you about the types of intermittent fasting. There's 2 that's recommended. There's 1 that's shunned upon. But if that's what's for you, we're not worried about what other people say. We're worried about ourselves. And with that particular one is you fast for 12 hours and you have a 12-hour eating window, which is just like a normal day to you. And you usually sleep for about 8 hours, so it's only about 4 hours that you're sacrificing. Again, you're still not eating outside of that eating window. You are still drinking as much water as possible, which is the gallon mark, no more than 7. You really don't need that much, but maybe you do. I don't know. I didn't personally. And you're still cutting out all unnecessary sugars, all necessary junk, the cakes, the cookies, the chocolates, chips, whatever snacks, whatever junk you're eating that you shouldn't be eating. You still don't want to eat those during this fasting period, even though the times are different. But again, we're not going to talk about the 12-12 just as much. That's usually for people who want to do it, but aren't there yet. They aren't really committed to themselves. So personally, what I did was I jumped into the 16-8. Again, I fasted for 16 hours throughout the day, and I had an 8-hour window. During that 8-hour window, I would usually break my fast with a banana. Some people use avocado, or personally, I would make myself a nice size salad. And I would eat that. I would not eat what was for dinner yet, because what happens is as time goes on and you're doing this intermittent fasting, you're going to get full faster. And you're going to be like, oh, no, none for me. I'm good. Thanks. You know, and then let's say whatever that dinner is, I'll take a nicely portioned plate to work with me and eat it for lunch. And again, that's because I work third shift. So my fasting period is from 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. Yours can be from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Again, this is so flexible that it's ridiculous for you not to try it. Even if you fall off that day, go on the next day. Okay, I'm purposeful today. No, but what you're not going to do is come up with a whole bunch of excuses, and then next thing you know, a whole week or so has gone by and you've BS. That means you're not there yet. And it's okay. It's okay. But you have to accept that. Don't say I'm a failure. Don't say, oh, this was too much for me. And don't say I was starving myself, because you wasn't starving yourself, because we all have had to fast at some point. Again, test our faith with our religion when we fast. We test our sugar or, our blood when the doctors have us fast for blood work and stuff like that. And now you're testing yourself. So if you're not there yet, it's okay. I'm not bashing you, but I just want you to check yourself at the same time. Okay. I know I'm sitting here talking about all this intermittent fasting, but I want to stop for this small break and let you know about my girl, Lips and Things. Okay. First of all, she gave me 2 different colors. They both were bomb. So what I had to do, I went and I actually applied both. My lips is popping. I've been talking and everything for over 20 minutes, and I still have just as much shine as I did from when I first started. I don't have no yuck mouth. I don't have no white line around my lips. I don't have any of that going on. I still feel just as confident and pretty. Okay. And again, the link is below. It's like $7 for this. You got to support her. You got to support the small businesses, the economy, and everything that's going on right now. So again, I just want to give this shout out to Lips and Things, because you did this, girl. You rocked this. Okay. Now we're going to go into the 24. 20 ... and then the number 4. Some people that can go into this have already been doing intermittent fasting for some time. Personally, your girl ain't there. Okay. I might be weaning myself to it subconsciously, but consciously, no. I'm just not going to say, I'm not going to sit there and not eat for 20 hours and then have a 4-hour window. It just doesn't seem right. I'm not as athletic and as a big health pro person as most people are, although I should be at this age. However, 16-8 personally works for me. But for those that, okay, I only eat once a day already as it is. I already drink a whole bunch of water as it is. Okay, so tell me what I should be doing. Okay, 1, cut out all the junk in between times. 2, do not eat outside of that window. You have a 4-hour window. So if you feel like you need to eat, let's say from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m., be okay with that. And make sure that that meal that you eat during that 4 time, you don't have to eat it. You don't have to eat the entire 4 hours. You can eat something in the beginning. Remember, something soft like a banana, avocado, salad, things like that. Watery, nutrition food, stuff that's good for you. Not nothing heavy initially. That way you let your body know, okay, wake up, digestive system. I'm getting ready to bring some things down in you that you're going to have to work on. But you don't want to just shock it and give it a steak. You don't want to just shock it and give it a full hearty dish without it's the reason why, put it like this, it's the reason why they have appetizers. It also gets you full faster when you go to restaurants and things like that. Okay, so with that being said, the 24 people are really fasting for 20 hours. And I'm not lying to you. Kudos to all of those that can do that are already health people, that are already health buffs, that I already only eat once a day, or I only eat dinner, or I'll only eat breakfast, and I'm good after that. Well, that also includes you not having coffee with a whole bunch of creamer during your fasting period. That also includes you, I'm going to have these bag of chips, I only ate 1 meal today, something like that. No. This is for my real health gurus. I don't even know what word to say, but people that really know what they're doing. And it's like, no, I have this mindset. I'm strong already, but I'm going to try this because I do want to fit into that dress, or I do want to be able to get that outfit before that wedding or that family get together, whatever the case is. This way of losing weight is ridiculously easy. And this is why I'm here. Like, I just want y'all to feel the excitement that I have, because I personally have been well over 230 pounds for the last few years. And I'm looking at my pictures, and I'm going to insert a couple pictures in here, but it was so hard because I have been hiding from the camera. I have made myself the camera woman for family gatherings, for outings, and, things like that, because I didn't want myself on the camera. I knew how I looked. I looked at myself in the mirror, but I have all my kids. I have my friends, my family. I have everybody. I've captured every moment. It's just that I'm not in the moment, literally. You know what I mean? So the pictures that I have that I'm going to be showing you in this video are probably at least 9 months old, but just know that I've been this size, over 230 pounds, for like the past 2-3 years. Yeah. So it's kind of ridiculous. It was depressing, but we rise up. We rise up. So what? So what? Literally.